Well, Tom, great start to the 50 overs competition.
Yeah, brilliant start. Maybe not as easy as we would have liked, but that is 50 over cricket, I suppose, and white ball cricket. But to start the campaign with a win is brilliant, and hopefully we can use this as a springboard or a bit of momentum going through for the rest of the campaign.
Given the Hampshire innings on that pitch, we've done well to restrict them to what we did. It was probably worth another 25 runs out there.
Yeah, it's tough because I think the start of the innings, it did nip about a little bit. I thought Snates and Portsmouth brilliantly set the tone for us. So it was hard to gauge, what was going to be a pass score. We felt that the wicket was getting better, and previously when we've played here, sometimes even though the wicket's deteriorated, some of the run chases they've managed to achieve them. So it's quite a hard one to gauge. But I think with a small boundary like Soncho today, if we could keep wickets in hand or restrict them to a decent score, we always felt confident that we could chase.
When you look up at the scoreboard when we're doing our reply and it's 8 for 2, that looks quite a mountainous target to chase, doesn't it?
It does, but you have to have faith and trust in the guys out there and the batters to come. And we spoke at the halfway stage and we thought there was a good wicket. The odd one might grip or hold, and I think that was true to that. The odd one did just sort of pop a tiny bit, but sometimes you just have to soak up the pressure a little bit. I think Pep's played the situation brilliantly. I know he would probably be frustrated getting out for a 30 odd, but being 8 for 2 but ending the power play on, I think it was 60 or around that, is testament to the way he played and what we're trying to achieve moving forward.
And it was your contribution, your innings that led the way, top score there. Quite enjoy playing list day cricket here. That was the fourth time in as many matches you passed 50 here. Yeah.
Oh, well, new to me.
One of them you turned into 100 and you looked on course for another one.
It would have been nice to get 100, but I think first and foremost, as long as the team win, that's all that matters. But it is frustrating because I think, if I batted for another 10 overs there, it would have made it a lot more comfortable and easier for the guys coming in. But everyone's trying their best, which is all you can do. So it was nice to contribute to the win. But I think moving forward, it would be nice to get some of the guys with 3 figures on the board. Yeah,
and looking in the end, it was Harmy and Aaron that got us across the line. Just shows that we do bat right the way down, don't we? And that's important in limited overs cricket. It's important in any cricket, but particularly in this game, isn't it?
Yeah, and even people like Snates coming in next, he can bat. The guys that missed out, like a Benny Allison got 50 in the championship. I think it's important now, and that's the way cricket's going, that you have to be a 3-dimensional cricketer. I won't quite mention Ports with the bat yet, although he's working hard.
We just send him as a night watchman.
Night watchman in one-day cricket, maybe. But yeah, it was a performance where everyone chipped in, everyone put their hand up at some stage in the game, which is pleasing and positive for me to see. And I think it's a good start for the club moving forward.
Middlesex on Sunday. We saw last season with the amount of players that came in, fringe players if you want to call them something, but they all put in good performances throughout the county championship. So you can never underestimate any team, although they have lost significant key players, haven't they?
Yeah, you can't underestimate anyone. And with regards to ourselves, I don't think anyone's a fringe player. Like, we pick a squad for the campaign, and I think at some stage everyone's going to feature and put their hand up. I think we've got a squad of first-team players, which is brilliant. But it is a different format. 50 over cricket is something that we haven't played for a while, and with 100 being on, there are going to be teams that we come up against that we maybe don't know a huge amount about. So that's why we've got to be playing smart cricket and thinking on our feet a little bit. But I think after today's performance, it's a lot of positives to take and move forward.